Algiers is a political definition and a real neighborhood at the same time. It's a political definition because, strictly speaking, of course, Algiers is an extension of Orleans Parish and has been part of the city of New Orleans for a very long time. People forget that Algiers is more than Algiers Point. If you think about it, you go all the way down to Woodland Avenue in Algiers. You're still in Algiers. You go all the way down just before you hit the Intracoastal Waterway again, and strictly speaking, when you cross over that, you're still in English Turn. That's still part of Algiers. Now think about that for a minute. Algiers is just that big. In antebellum times, Algiers was heavily industrial. There was a huge gunpowder factory in Algiers that in 1861 mysteriously explodes and blows up under suspicious circumstances because the Germans and the Irish didn't like the Confederates, right? So all of a sudden, here's this big Confederate stockpile of gunpowder at basically this ammunition factory in Algiers, and it just explodes one night. And I mean, it's one of those things you can see it from uptown, you know, kind of boom, you know, that kind of thing. Algiers Point, of course, is the oldest section of the west bank of Orleans Parish, and that's logical because of the ferry. There are two ferries in Algiers. You've got the Canal Street ferry, which is going to Algiers Point, basically. Now you can walk around, because, you know, for years you could, let's go take the ferry and go to Mardi Gras World. The only way in the 30s and 40s, the only way you were getting in and out of Algiers Point was on the ferry. I mean, there was no bridge. You couldn't just hop the bridge. Got the little bakeries, the little butcher shop, the grocery, the corner grocery store. Like I said, you can walk through the neighborhoods and you know what used to be commercial real estate because you see the doorways cut off. Walk around the neighborhood, everybody knows who everybody else is. And it makes you count on your neighbors, right? You know, it's like it's a good thing. It's definitely a good thing.